How's it going? Ozzy Boyd1. So in front of you guys, it's the Axial 10.3 Jeep Rubicon. I've had this rig pretty much when it first came out, which was, I don't know, a couple of years ago, if not longer. Pretty fun to crawl around. I like the details that they had on it. But I wanted to switch some things on it, and didn't want to like break the bank, so I opted to switch out the body, and I'll show you what body I chose to do. All right, so I went with the J Concept Creep body. I did have to run body post. That was just the quick and easiest way to mount this body. I'm sure if you guys have 3D printers, you guys can design your own body mounts so you don't have to have body posts, but I'm okay with the body post. This is kind of like a more of a crawler slash trail rig, but I'm okay with the body post on this. So I'll kind of talk about the paint. I went with a copper, Tamiya copper inside, and I'll show you which one I did. It's right there, the PS14, the Tamiya. Got 2 cans of it, but I actually only used not even 1 can. So I did the copper inside, and then I did the Tamiya black on the outside, and then I back the copper and the inside with black as well. So you can kind of sand it down if you want, or just let it get rock rash, and it kind of exposes that rust effect. Came out pretty good. I did do a little bit of a sand on it. I accidentally bought the semi-gloss black, so it's kind of shiny in some spots, but still looks good, like right here and stuff. If you can see, excuse me, if you can see that. But yeah, I really like how the color came out. Came out pretty good. So I didn't have to change the wheelbase on this from running the Rubicon body, the Jeep body on here. Same shocks in the front. I think these are the same in the rear. It does sit a little bit higher in the back, but I'm also not running any batteries. But I'm still tweaking with that. I did take it out for a crawl, and it performed great. So I might just leave it like that. For now, I had an extra Amazon like Stinger bumper that I kind of fit on here. Running the Pitbull Rock Beast. I did do a tire mod on these tires, which I cut out like kind of the smaller lug on there, if you can see, like right here. Just kind of opened up the tread a little bit more. Helped out a lot on the rocks that we have here in the Northwest. Went with like a deep dish wheel. Running some just Amazon brass. It's kind of like the brake rotors. Running drum brakes. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do rock sliders. I might make some, but I haven't decided yet. It actually did really good with not having any, so I might just leave it off. But yeah, that's just kind of what it is underneath, just black. With the J Concept Creep body, I did have to take off the inner fenders. I did have to trim these floorboard side rails down quite a bit. I did run with the SCX rear shock towers. I did take off the original ones that come on here just because it sat a little higher and I wanted the body to sit as low as possible. These are from the Element Enduro. I did have to drill my own hole right here. The rear one lines up with the shock towers, and you can actually put these facing the other way where this body mount is facing forward. I have it towards the rear, so but either way you'll have to still drill another hole in there, which I just tighten this one down and then just set it flush on the chassis and then drill the hole. This is running the dig, so it does have the dig. These are the softer springs. I think these are the white ones. I think these came off of my TRX4 Sport, and then I'm running the red or orange shocks in the front, and then I think those are from the Axial. A little bit more of a droop in the front because I run a droop front and a little bit stiffer rear. But yeah, and then I got this rear comp style bumper from Amazon. I thought I went with the black braces right here, but I got the silver one, so I might just kind of sand those up and just shoot them black, or just leave them like that. Haven't got around to it yet, but yeah, everything else is pretty much stock. I did move the battery box because I did want to use the battery box. I did drill 2 extra holes right there to put that on there. Just running the Holmes Hobby Trailmaster Sport. Forget what turn that is, but most of you guys might already know. Just a 20 kg servo in there. I'm going to probably up the servo to maybe like a 35. I think that's what I had at the time, so I just kept it in there. Hobbywing 1080, just the Dean's connector. I do have the battery mounted in the back just to give a little bit of weight in the rear. Can't really figure out where else I want to put it. Maybe on the side over here, but then I'd have to move this. So I might eventually do that, but like I said, I did take it out for a crawl and it performed pretty good, so I'm pretty impressed with it. So links are all pretty much leveled. Got good pinning angle. But really, the only thing that I ended up buying for this build was just the body and that rear bumper. So I think I got this body on eBay for like 35 bucks. I had everything else besides the rear bumper. The rear bumper sits on there pretty good. So, you know, just keep in mind if you have a crawler that you don't drive very often, and you know, you can find a different body and paint one up and put it on there and do a few modifications, you know, and it feels like it's a new rig. So you don't necessarily always have to go out and buy a new truck. I mean, unless you want to, but you know, just changing the body you know, makes it feel like it's a new truck. So, and it also changes the performance of it as well. You know, that Jeep body is pretty heavy. You know, it does have its limitations, but so does this. But this is a lot lighter of a body, so it definitely improved the performance of it. But yeah, so here's the inner fenders. I might hack these up so it kind of covers the inside. So I've been thinking about doing that, especially in the front. So I might work on that. I did cut the little fender that comes on this body, front and rear, but it's just because I was kind of getting into the fender. So, but yeah, that's my Axial 10.3 with the J Concept creep body on it. Oh yeah, one more thing. So I've had this like interior from Mod Tech. I've had it for 2 years now, maybe 3. Just haven't had a body that would fit this in, and I'm going to try to get this into that one. It does come with a head, 2 heads that you have to paint, some stickers, and just like a Lexan interior and whatnot. But yeah, this is from Mod Tech right there. You can take a screenshot of that. But yeah, let's see if I can get that in there. If not, I'll have maybe that thing over there to put this in. Still have to cut it out, trim it, and see whatnot. But it's kind of why I left the windows clear. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Sorry about the camera moving around so much. Just kind of giving you guys different views of it and whatnot. So running the brass outer portal covers in the front. But yeah, I like it. It performs well above my expectations. So not much more to do besides just the inner fenders and maybe trying to get that interior in there. But yeah. Oh, another thing. Sorry. Keep on saying another thing. I was going to take this off. I just haven't got around to it yet. So the front, it has 2 holes in the front right here. And I ended up just putting the 2 bolts through there to hold the bumper on there. But I'm going to probably order the aluminum front bumper mount. So it'll kind of stiffen it up a little bit because it kind of has a little bit of play. But I did trim these on both sides because the axial frame rails go like kind of straight down, and then it straightens out on the actual mount itself. So these actually lined up perfect for this, and that's what I went for. So it's really nice. It does stick out a little bit, but not too bad. Kind of like the way it looked, so I kind of rolled with it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of just the body transformation of the Axial 10.3. I know it's an older platform, but you know, still gets a lot of use. All right, that's all I have for you guys. Talk to you later.